You want to go fishing? You want to go fishing? You want to go? Skeeter, do you want to go fishing? Well, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to your Lake Fork Guide. We got a little bit of fall bass fishing coming up for you guys today. It is a glorious fall day. It's not cloudy right now, but it should be clouding up here in a little bit. We're going to go out for a few hours right in the smack middle of the day. I'm going to go meet up with a buddy of mine, John Maxfield. We're actually going to be in his boat. Ironically, it looks exactly like my last boat. He has the old black and yellow Skeeter that we're going to go get in. What do you say, Skeeter? She's excited. She thinks she's going fishing. She's not going. I can't take her, but I wanted you guys to see her because look, I don't know if it shows up very well on camera, but this dog is getting so big. So big. Growing so fast as they tend to do. My best fishing buddy. Anyways, like I said, fall bass fishing, it's not technically fall on the calendar, but by the water temps, by the seasonal patterns, we have entered into the very peak front edge of fall bass fishing. We're probably going to go throw a frog today. We're going to go throw a chatterbait today, maybe a swim bait, maybe just drag an old worm around. But we're going to go do some fall patterns. See if we can't round up a few of these big old East Texas donks. Y'all know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned. What is going on, guys? We've made it out. What's going on, guys? We have made it out to the Pond of Dreams. I got my boy John Maxfield. What are you doing?
Fishing.
Fishing. He's a heavy man. He's fishing, folks. We're supposed to have like maybe a light little drizzle of a rain. Supposed to have a lot of cloud cover in the middle of the day today. And you know what? Weather has really become part of the whole fake news program, I believe.
Yes.
Because they get it wrong more than they get it right.
It has to be right.
I don't think they've got it right ever over the last month and a half. And ooh, a little swirl right by you, chatterbait right there. That got me a little excited. I thought I saw one swirl on his bait. Anyways, we're out here. It is bright and sunny, so the frog deal we talked about in the intro probably ain't gonna happen. But we are gonna go about here and throw a chatterbait, probably throw a Texas rig around a little bit, maybe some weightless plastics. We may have to kind of alter the game plan if it stays bright like this.
Yeah, I figured we'd let you redeem yourself this time.
I don't know what you're talking about, John. I don't know what you're talking about. Reference the last time John got in the boat and he caught all the fish, and I don't think, did I catch one? I caught one.
Maybe.
I caught a half of one, missed one. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't remember because
count.
On those couple of days, John, I just choose to not remember those. I like to remember the days where I catch like 30 or 40 pound bags by myself without even needing partner's help. I don't want to remember those other days. All right, guys, this will be the last time y'all see John on the channel, so enjoy it. You got to wait till we get the cameras rolling before you do that.
Well, you got to hurry up.
I put one camera down. I'm trying to get the other camera rigged up, and John catches one, and that fish hit it. I mean, he hit it right there. There was no reels turned after that fish bit. He was just in the boat. On the board. What we also know right now is that John is an absolute liar. He said he was going to let me redeem myself, and he's catching them before I even got a pole in my hand. So, nice, John. Way to go. Dissipating on you a little bit. Yeah, I felt a little something there, a little something grabby there for a second. Oh God. There we go. Yep, a little bit of fish right there, hand. A little bit of fish right there, hand. Just to the right of that buoy is where that one was, and I mean he hammered this. This is that new ridge worm they call it from 6th Sense. He ate it before it ever hit bottom, dude. I picked up on it and he was running with it. Old ridge worm coming through. Get y'all a nice look at that nice little chunk right there. Then I'll show you this new bait we're talking about. Now this is a brand new worm from 6th Sense Fishing. We always have 6thsensefishing.com linked in our description, so you guys can go check them out, order stuff up, and anything you order there, if you'll punch in the code Your Lake Fork Guide on the checkout screen, it'll get you a 10% discount on all orders. It's a unique worm, man. It's like a big reaper tail. I've seen some drop shot baits up north for smallmouth that are like a much smaller version of this reaper tail, but man, this worm, I can't tell you guys, I've caught a lot of fish on this in the prototype phase before it got released. It got released, sold out. They just got some more in. I think they're almost sold out again. But it's called the ridge worm, and it's just got this big, long, super flat tail that just has a real kind of undulating action as it falls and flows, a big swimming, slow swimming action. I'm throwing it on a 1/4 ounce Texas rig. And that was my second cast. We got a little creek channel junction out here, little creek channel swing. It's got a little brush around it, and as soon as I got that worm down in that brush, man, he popped it and was running off with it. Good stuff. It's a really good product. I've been fishing it all summer and catching some fish on it. It's been really good for me. What you got, John? You got your old tree pounder. You got a bass.
I thought there was a fish on
You look like you was acting like you had one.
Well, I thought it was the way it loaded up on it.
There you go. Number 3 anyway. Yeah. Number 3.
Great fish.
Hey, number 3, and you caught it out of a tree.
I felt it load up and I thought, well, I guess that's just a spongy limb.
You didn't have a very good angle on that, so make sure the folks at home get to see that trophy you just caught before you throw it back. Show it off proudly.
Mine ain't as big as yours.
He's almost big enough for mine to eat for a snack, I think.
I kind of hated that they did because I was fishing.
Mmm.
You got fish on?
Absolutely I do, but he's got me caught up. Hey,
You want to go get it?
maybe.
That's a good name.
I think so. It's hard to tell. He's swimming away from the brush. Trying to just let him swim away from it a little bit. He keeps pumping a little bit away from it, but he keeps getting hung up.
That might be a 5-pounder we're looking for.
It might be. He's out, he's out, he's out, he's out. Stay off the brush. He's tired now. He's been swimming, pulling away from that brush this whole time. He got tired on me. Yeah, that's a good one. He don't even want to hardly fight none.
He's going to keep that mouth open. Oh, yeah, that's a 4.5 pounder.
Biggin'.
5 pounder right there. He's
Biggin'. Oh, biggin'.
good fish.
Hey, might need to have to get you one of these old ridge worms.
I'm telling you.
The ridge worm strikes again, baby. I'm telling you guys, man, this is a new bait they've come out with this year, and actually just here at the end of the year, they've kind of come out with and got it in inventory for the public. But as you guys can see, it'll catch a head now. Maxfield, what is that thing? Oh, fat girl. Well, there you go, guys. That's another look at that big old good one right there, man. We're gonna let her go, ease her back in the water. Beautiful, beautiful East Texas bass right there. Oh, he come off. He was tapping in that brush again, dude. They're so hard to get out of that dang brush pile, Maxfield. I think that was a smaller one. He was kind of chewing on it a little bit.
It's like when they hit it, when you set the hook on these fish, it seems like they're, super strong.
They
Get
are.
them out of that brush.
Mm-hmm. He had me buried, and then he come unbuttoned. And I kind of probably maybe backed off the hook set a little bit because I was worried. I felt that brush, you know, I knew he was in there. Got it out. It was definitely in the wood, though.
Yeah.
All right, guys, well, we're gonna move spots a little bit, man. That was a pretty good little spot. All we had there, so we came out here, we started out fishing super shallow. You know, a lot of the patterns on all the lakes around here have been super shallow. We've had turnover bait fish have got up on the bank, kind of scattered out, but we've kind of gotten far enough removed from the turnover, and this is a little bit smaller lake here, so especially on this one, we gotten far enough removed from it where some of these fish are kind of starting to filter back out off the bank a little bit and gather up. As you guys saw, we had a few bites right there in one spot, but we weren't fishing very deep. So that was like 4 or 5 foot deep with a creek channel running through there that was a little bit deeper, and it had some brush on the edge of that creek channel, and we were literally just setting up and throwing into that brush right on the edge of that creek channel in about 4 or 5 foot of water, right?
About 6 foot.
About 6 foot of water. Okay, about 6 foot of water. So, you know, still not fishing deep at all, but as you guys saw, we were fishing out off the bank at kind of a gathering spot, a dynamic piece of cover on a piece of structure, the structure being the creek channel edge. Produced a couple of really good bites for us. John caught that other one out there. I missed, as you guys saw, I missed one. There was another one that I missed in there that you guys didn't see, but so we had 4 or 5 bites in there, caught 3 of them. Pretty good stop. And right now we're gonna move to another similar type of area. We're gonna go to another brush pile, see if we can duplicate this pattern. If we can start running brush piles that are in kind of that medium, almost shallow, but kind of medium depth water, and find some fish gathered on each one, we could have a day out here now. All right, so we went and tried another piece on them. What happened was earlier, I got hung up on the brush pile. We had to go right over top of it to get my bait because I was starting to move the brush pile when I was trying to get unhung, because Seaguar Red Label is some bad stuff, in case y'all didn't know. And as you can kind of look around, we're getting some of that cloud cover that we were talking about earlier. Unfortunately, a lot of these hard little yellow and red thunderstorm cells are popping up with it. So we might be kind of being squeezed on time here to get some more fish caught for you guys. So we abandoned what we went and fished. We went and fished another little offshore spot, didn't pan out. We had a couple little fish bite and not hold the bait long enough to get caught. Came back to the brush pile we were catching a good fish out of earlier, crossing our fingers we can catch a few more before we start getting thunder, lightning, and the bottom falling out on us. And I can feel the first few sprinkles right now, so don't know if we're gonna be able to finish this video or not, but right now we're gonna try to catch a few more out of the brush for y'all.
Good.
I can't tell, he kind of ran at me. It's a decent one, I think. Little chunk. It's a bite in the fight in the middle of the rain. Told y'all the rain was coming, folks. We're gonna try and stick it out. See if we don't get no harder than this, we'll be fine. Kind of a little guy. Boy, look how fat. He's got like a little monkeyed up tail, dude. Look how fat his little tail is. Either that guy's been doing too many squats or something, I don't know. Maybe that's a little female and she's been reading the press clippings that Thick is in these days.
Broke it at one point.
I don't know, man. It's like swollen on both sides though, you know, it's not crooked. It just swole up. That's a weird looking little dude. No wonder that sucker was so strong when I set the hook. He got muscle in his tail. I said I like my fish like I like my women, a little bit of fat on the end. Know what I'm talking about, Maxfield?
Yes, I do.
Holy cow, it's like raining, man. What the heck? This is no Taco Bueno, my man.
I can clear up.
All right, guys, I apologize. You're not going to hear much for the next part of the video, but I've got to put the microphones up for a little while. I wore this old thin summer white shirt. It's going to look like a wet t-shirt contest here in a minute, Maxfield. It keeps this up.
I got $2 for it.
I know. The good thing is I ain't got no competition, so I think I got a good shot of winning this wet t-shirt contest, man. Atta boy. Biggin?
Just as we decided to leave.
Yeah, maybe we ought to just keep throwing in this brush a little bit more, huh? What you got? Oh, dude, you got a big. You got like a big. Ooh, he's mad. Dude, that sucker just splashed me in the face so bad. Come here. Come here. Give me your lip. Give me your lip.
That's how I like to fish. Somebody
Brother,
get it for me.
He just sprayed me, by the way, when he tail flops. He got me. Look at all the water on my glasses right now, dog.
Hook just fell out.
That's a good one. Go ahead and show the folks at home right there. That's a nice one, John. Good job, brother. All right, hold on.
Look like 20 years, don't it?
That other one I caught earlier sure does look a lot like it. Well, all right, guys, as you saw, John just caught him we got another stud in the boat. Maxfield got his first big one of the day, so now we've both caught some big ones, so that's good. I didn't want to make him feel the way he made me feel last time, so I'm glad that he got to catch one. I kind of threw outside the brush and let him have it to himself for a little while.
Well, you're a sweetheart, too.
No, but as you can see, man, this little, you know, it's just, there's a big, massive shallow flat over here with some good, healthy grass on it. And so that's the perfect type of area that those fish are going to pull into when they scatter and get shallow in that summer to fall transition. It's a just prototypical area for that. Lots of room for those fish to spread out like they like to do in transition. And then when they kind of start coming out of transition, some of them will stay on the channel in there, but some of them are going to kind of work back out and start grouping up in offshore spots. And this mid-depth type of brush pile right here on the edge of this creek channel is obviously a textbook perfect stop sign spot to gather up some of these fish for you, so you can catch numbers of fish in one spot, which I think every fish we've caught today has been.
You caught one on chatterbait.
You caught that one right when we first got here. Then we didn't get any more chatterbait bites, but every other fish that we've caught has been on this brush pile right here. So it's a and we haven't been out here that long, guys. We've been out, what is it, about 12? We've been out here about 2 hours of fishing time right now. So it's a really effective way. If you can find those stop signs outside of those flats as they start to ease out of this turnover period, it can pay off in a big way. And I'm gonna tell you something else that's a big win today is that daggum ridge worm.
Yes.
You're gonna have you some of those, ain't you, Maxfield?
Yeah, we're gonna get some.
That ridge worm is another huge win by the 6th Sense Fishing Tackle Company. They've come out with so many good baits this year, from the stroker crawl, the prawn, man, the Divine shaky head worm, like all their plastics have been so good. That Divine swim bait, that Divine swim bait is a getter too, man. Like they have really done an outstanding job of being very thorough in their prototype process and making sure that before they release a bait that it is a dynamic bite getting son of a gun. And as you guys can see, this ridge worm is no exception, because it's not taking us that long in the grand scheme of things to catch these fish you're seeing us catch. And we've been out here for 2 hours and we're 3 fish into a really big best 5 bag right now. Like we got 3 that we ain't probably gonna call. So good times, man. I'll take it. 2 over 5 in a September day with some weather coming in and out, changing conditions, turnover, lots of things working against us, but we're getting after them pretty good. It's working out well. Yeah, is he moving with it? He tapped it. Get out of that brush. Get out of that brush. I don't know. I can't tell he's in that dang brush. He was on there for a second. Yeah, he's still on there.
Hey.
He's out now. If you'll just let him swim away, that's a nice one. If you'll just let him swim away, they'll usually come out of it. Yeah, go to the right. Don't go to the back of the boat where the motor is, big dog. I got him. He's not that big. Another good one though. That's number 4 to our tournament stringer anyway. That one, you would call that one on a great day. This time of year though, you're probably not calling that fish right there. That's a nice fish.
Pounds?
Yeah, about.
Maybe a little bigger.
He's like a 3 and change, like 3 1/4-ish probably fish, I would say. He's a good one. We'll give him a little ear scratch. He'll come back and see you when he gets bigger if you do that right there, folks at home. Boy, these fish are healthy in this lake.
They are.
God dang, you're so fat for this time of year, I tell you.
Tons of bait fish in this lake.
So fat for this time of year. Man, we're having a pretty good just a little midday outing. We didn't start fishing until about 10:30. And just having just an awesome little midday outing, man. This is good stuff, Maxfield.
I like it.
Appreciate you letting me come out here and jump in your old pond hopper with you, my man. It looks really familiar. Those that have watched the channel before, you probably think I got back in my old boat. I didn't. This is John's boat. John, he just wants to be like me when he grows up. That's the deal. That's the deal. His next boat will be silver and black, guaranteed.
Yeah, we might have worn our welcome out here.
Yeah, they've turned it off here. It's all right, we got that gray sky good deal going now. We might go over and throw it chatterbait a little bit now. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Maxfield, what you got? He's going around the back of the boat. Go ahead, go back there. This might be the biggest one we've caught today, talking about little.
Well, first, I guess he was coming at me.
I'm operating the camera, so you're on your own, Pods.
Another fat boy.
Golly, dude.
Look, he took that whole worm.
Let's see. Show him off to the folks at home. Brother, that's the best one yet, I think. That's a stud right there. That one's got to be close to 6 if it ain't.
Yeah, it's good.
That's a
fat belly.
I think that's a 6-pounder. That's a nice fish.
We putting our rods down to leave.
I know. We literally had I'll probably include that in the video, but you guys heard, we're like, man, we might be able to go catch them on chatterbait. We've worn our welcome out here. No, we didn't. No, not quite yet. No. Wrong again, Johnny.
This came off that rock right here close.
Oh. Starting to get some thunder and lightning pop over there. Quite a bit of thunder and lightning. In fact, if you watch the Guys Network on Wednesday, you'll see me talking over thunder for quite some time. But we're gonna have to go ahead and wrap it up. The storms are starting to really surround us. We are getting some electricity in there. It's never safe to be on the water when that's going on, so we're gonna go ahead and head in. But man, what a great day, honestly. I mean, we didn't just gang bust, whack them and stack them. But I tell you what, we had about a 23-pound best fives what we had it figured at. And me and Mr. Maxfield over here, the ugly one. This is the good looking one. That's the ugly one right there. Hey, we had a great time, man. I appreciate John bringing me out here. John, thank you, sir.
Jordan.
As always, brother, thank you so much for bringing me out here. Taking me out in your boat, and we got after them, man. We caught some really good quality fish. I can't say enough about that ridge worm. If you want to know all the gear I use and the type of areas that I like to target with that ridge worm, be sure you watch Wednesday's instructional. We're going to go over fishing Texas rig plastic worms in detail and cover that ridge worm in a lot of depth. So go order it up. It's a great bait. John, you're going to have to get some.
I'm going to buy some this week.
He's on it, folks. He was asking me what website earlier, so.
Yeah, what was the website again?
6centsfishing.com. Punch in that code, your Lake Fork guide. You'll get that 10% discount on all orders. But hey, more so than that, man, thank you guys for joining us on just another awesome, blessed day out here in East Texas. The weather was great. It was a little hot when we got here. It cooled off with that rain and those clouds. And man, I just couldn't be any more fortunate than I am to get to do this on a daily basis. And I know, I'm very aware that I only get to do this because of all you guys that watch all these videos. So thank y'all so very much. Hopefully everybody had a great time at Sealy. I'm filming this right before the Sealy starts. You guys will be out there over the weekend. Hope y'all catch them up. Get after them this weekend. Have a good time. And yeah, I think I've probably rambled enough. I'm doing a little rambling like I tend to do, but that's kind of what I do. So other than that, man, we'll see y'all next time right here on your Lake Fork Guide.